What's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. Today is Wednesday. I don't know what the date is. How about that? It's like the 28th, I think. Whatever. Here's the deal. For the past 2 years, I've been warning you to get your money out of the bank. Okay? If you've got a 401k or an IRA, it's all ones and zeros that can easily be wiped out overnight. My bank is Chase Bank. And the other day, everybody's balances went to zero again. That's called practice run. And it's not the first time they've done that. Well, now gold has officially passed $5,000 an ounce. Silver has passed $100 an ounce. It just kills me. But here's the deal. All sorts of gold and silver dealers are putting limits on how much you can buy or how much you can sell. So right now, before you are shit out of luck, get your money out of the bank, have Goldco, rip it away from the bank and turn it into physical gold and silver and have it sent to your house, because you're gonna lose everything. They're setting it up right now. This is literally not coming. It's happening any day now. You could wake up and gold will be at 20,000, and now your return on your 401k or IRA is going to be that much less. So the clock is ticking. You're almost out of time here. I mean, I'm dead serious. For the people that did this at $1,700 an ounce, you're welcome. For those that didn't, do it now, or you're just going to have nothing and you're going to be stuck in the social credit system, which, if you're listening to me, you're not ranked too highly, if at all. That's a fact. At any rate, I'm sorry I'm making this on my phone, but it is what it is. It's all I got right now.
In China, tens of thousands of young people are suddenly homeless, not because of money, but because the system erased them.
Imagine a society where everything you do, everything you say, and everything you buy is controlled and evaluated by the authorities. This is what the Chinese Communist Party calls social credit.
By using the mechanism of social credit, we'll be able to establish a blacklist of people and create a system of punishment that will be based on a scientific theory. These punishments will serve as a whip to rebuild moral values. Our society needs it.
The country's social credit system decides who's trustworthy. But if you're blacklisted, it's game over. Your WeChat Pay stops working, you can't receive your salary, can't buy food, can't even book a train ticket. It's like being alive, but digitally. Many are now sleeping in the streets, cut off from everything. Jobs, housing, even communication. All because one app, one algorithm decided they don't belong.
It's not science fiction. In China, it's a reality.
Then there's the public shaming. Photo galleries of blacklisted citizens. There's even an app that shows who around you is in debt.
They're not criminals. They didn't steal, cheat, or harm anyone. They just fell too low on a score and vanished from the digital world. Critics say it's a glimpse into the future, where technology doesn't just track your life, it controls it. So ask yourself, if your entire life depended on your digital reputation, how long before you get deleted?
Okay, so with the dollar now in territory that it hasn't been in decades and decades, we're in a bad place right here. They're doing this, okay? I can't say that enough, but here's something else that's going to continue to happen. Whether they're real, psyops, or false flags, American protesters are going to continue to get shot by ICE, and the government's going to continue to ignore all the evidence proving that ICE was wrong and back up ICE, because they need as many troops on the ground as humanly possible. And this is the avenue that they're taking. I mentioned this long ago when they first put ICE out there. I said that the method that they're using isn't to capture illegals. The method they're using is to train Gestapo in the United States. And that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. ICE is basically Mossad, the Proud Boys, some militia boys, you know, that think they're doing the right thing until it all turns and they start taking out Americans way too often, which is already occurring, but it will escalate because they need boots on the ground, because when the dollar crashes, they need boots boots on the ground. So they're going to do it by any means and all means necessary. The United States is a big place. There's a lot of us, and we're all over the place. So they're going to use the weather, they're going to use protests, they're going to use plane crashes, they're going to use explosions, and they're going to use AI. Funny thing I just found out a couple of days ago was in 1965, the first AI supercomputer that Israel invented was called Golem. Golem. You know, like the thing that 𝗏𝗵𝗿𝗆 was trying to bring to life in her spirit cooking recipe that she did that I helped make so famous. So keep that in mind, okay? Sorry for the format, but I'm working with what I got here, people, at any rate. So this is tough to do, but I'm trying. There's a channel called the 𝗏𝗏𝗍𝗏 something or other. I'll leave links below, but I just found him this morning, and his channel is pretty legit.
Rome, 1981. A young man is very unwell in his hotel room. He's passing in and out of consciousness, and during this state, you could say an altered state of consciousness, he receives a vision. In this vision, he sees a chrome skeleton cut in half, dragging itself through the flames. Now this vision inspired an idea. The idea was that there might be an artificial intelligence in the future that wants to kill all humans. Not only that, but this artificial intelligence in the future is trying to influence the past in order to strengthen it in the future. Yes, it was James Cameron, and yes, through this idea, he developed the Terminator films. Terminator 1 and 2 are the only ones that count. Everything past Terminator 2 doesn't count, they suck. Don't watch them, only 1 and 2 matter.
Remember when I warned you to get off TikTok? Don't even use TikTok. It's not what you think it is. It's worse. It's a weapon. Well, now it's even worse, because now Israel completely and totally 100% controls it. Watch this.
Oh my God, this is real. You literally cannot even type in the word Epstein on TikTok. This is insane. The once almighty TikTok, the app that Congress said we have to ban because of Chinese censorship, has officially fallen to, well, I'll just let the new CEO of TikTok tell you.
We made a change to designate the use of the term Zionist as a proxy for a protected attribute as hate speech. So if somebody were to use Zionist, of course you can use it in the sense of you're a proud Zionist, but if you're using it in the context of degrading somebody, calling somebody a Zionist as a dirty name, then that gets designated as hate speech to be moderated against.
And that gives you a bit of a clue as to what the TikTok ban was always all about, which is censorship on behalf of a certain foreign nation. Israel wins TikTok. Larry Ellison and a constellation of billionaires will finally get their way, buying the very app they wanted to kill a year ago for being, quote, too Palestinian. Nope.
Now, that's a big boy that I didn't even think was real. That's the biggest gator I've seen so far today. But the more I looked, the more I realized he's awake. He's awake. He's completely real. I did not think he was real. Imagine that.